Hey, Simply Sugar here. So, from Trump's health to executive orders regarding voting to Gaza plans and visa crackdowns, and finally the Department of War. Let's get to the morning news rundown. So Trump posted on Truth Social saying that he never felt better in my life with all caps. So we're back to the all caps. A grainy new photo surfaced yesterday after supposed weekend sightings of him golfing in Virginia, but no photos. Now we've had many photos, leaked photos of him golfing. None of that took place. We know that they dressed him and he went to a golf course. Now there's speculation on the internet, of course. It's going to do what it's going to do of saying that he's dead. This is a body double. I think it was him. I think they dressed him. Here are the facts. He's 80 years old. He's old. I don't think he's dead. I think he's old and sick. Supporters claim it shows strength. Well, of course, critics are warning, like, he needs to get on the air. If there are concerns about the president's health, he should address it, not on a Truth Social post, not on some weird photos, but, on a press conference. But we'll see what he does. Trump announced, but he has not signed an executive order requiring national voter ID and limited mail-in ballots. Now, mail IDs is not a new thing. Several states have adopted that. I think 30 plus. There are some states that don't require it. And limiting mail-in ballots, so you don't want the old to vote. You don't want the disabled to vote. This limits people's ability. And another issue is that voting that day is not, election day is not a national holiday, meaning that most people have to work. So we don't have hours to line up to vote. It's heavily restricted. And then another thing is it's against the law. The president is not allowed to get involved in states' rights in terms of voting. States put the voting rules in place. It has nothing to do with the federal government. The federal government essentially has to mind its business. So that's another issue. This is going all the way to the Supreme Court. No surprise there. And let's see what happens. In a leaked U.S. post-war plan proposing international administration of Gaza during reconstruction, the blueprint includes relocation of Palestinians inside a restricted zone or abroad with payments or digital token schemes. And it's not a lot of money. They're trying to give these people pennies or 1 penny on the dollar for their land. And they don't want to go. They want to live on their ancestral homes. They should not be displaced. Critics say this amounts to mass displacement, forced mass displacement, while Palestinian leaders reject it outright. Here at the same time in the U.S., they suspended most visas for Palestinian passport holders and revoked some officials' visas ahead of the UN General Assembly. Rights groups argue the steps punish civilians while escalating tensions on the ground. It's exactly what it does. And I don't know what's going to come of this, or we're just going to have to sit and watch this again. Trump officials are exploring renaming the Department of Defense to the Department of War. It goes along with their Gulf of America. We see how well that went over. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, it used to be called that many, many years ago, but it's not a Department of War. We're not at war. It's a Department of Defending the United States 365 days a year. It's ridiculous that we're spending our time, energy, and tax dollars on something ridiculous, but that's where we are. This is the Morning News Rundown. I'm Simply Sugar. Oh, please like, follow, and share if you can.